Welcome back to 4th and 1, the absolute epicenter of football passion and innovation. I'm your host, Changang Chaney, here to usher you into a world where every yard gained is a victory and every play is a story of determination and grit. Together, we venture into the heart of the Changang Conference, where today, courage meets the turf and glory is but a heartbeat away. Crafted from the visions of our cherished supporters like yourself, this series is your gateway to untold football drama right here, right now. So brace yourselves as we stand on the cusp of greatness. Now, let's move those chains or get out the gang, because it's time to dive right in. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your seats and hit that like button. 4th and 1 begins now. Today on 4th and 1, a quick look at Carolina Tech, then Dixie Normus, followed by the season's first fiery clash, Florida Tech versus Dr. Pepper U. Let's jump into the action. We will start here in the rain as the Carolina Tech Pussycats give up the only touchdown of the day to Nicholls State here in the second quarter. Just a poor job of tackling the shifty ball carrier. Later, with a minute to go in the half, Anthony Alston fires left right to the wrong team, showing us what not to do in a 2-minute drill, as the cornerback showing us what he's made of with that INT. Not 20 seconds later, the Pussycat defense comes up huge as true freshman Freddie Ray makes the play of his life. Ensuing play, and Alston holds on just a smidge too long and will take the sack. You could tell he's not comfortable in the pocket, especially with that O-line. Unfortunately, that 90 seconds was the most excitement all game. Nicholls State edges the Pussycats 7-3. Let's move on to the village hidden in the trash with the Dixie Normus Titans. On the very first play from scrimmage, Sam Houston State's quarterback will throw to the right side, and that is the running back who will turn upfield and into the end zone. Nobody within 10 yards. Little Johnny there just getting warmed up by the campfire. This is just a simple wheel route, really. Turns upfield, turns on the jets all the way to the crib. Even going to throw on a little flare right there, starting it around the 10. Titans' first drive ends in a quick 3-and-out. Under 4 to go in the first, out of the gun, and the Sam Houston QB has all day to find his receiver down inside the 10. Just a nice, easy corner route with a nice, easy catch through contact, as if that safety was going to make a play. Uh-oh, a punt has made its way onto the highlights. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you know what that means. If you don't, go back and watch episodes 1 and 2, as we see a lot of kicks just like this return to the house with superior, hot, nasty, badass speed. The return man just finds a space and then finishes with an utterly disrespectful move. Moving on to the fourth quarter, where the Titans are being dog-walked in this one, when a little ray of hope shines through. Yes, in the name of senior safety Daniel Stewart, picking the ball off and bringing it back to the 15. The hope was that would stir some momentum into this offense's game, but apparently not, as Tyler Gray takes the sack, and this game would not be close. Final score in this one will be Sam Houston State 63, and the Dixie, maybe not that Normus Titans, 7. Let's get ready to rumble, as we are about to lay witness to the very first conference matchup of 4th and 1, as the Florida Tech Red Pandas travel to Fansville, Texas to take on the Dr. Pepper University 23 Flavors. Coach Corey Williams versus Coach Robert Roa. Let's get right into the action. Starting things off is Mike Wilson on the pitch to the right, hurdles a down defender and fights into some contact around the 37. Wilson, very productive last week with almost 100 yards on the ground. Next play, and Dorian Sharp, full 7-step drop back, steps up, fires deep over the middle. John Frederick, the freshman, makes a great catch, circumnavigates the safety, and gets into the end zone for the first score today, 62 yards to the house. You see Sharp on his drop. Just notice the corner staying low in his zone, cover 2, opens the middle right up, delivers a strike to his man for 6. First drive for Dr. Pepper U now. Colvin makes a rather ill-advised throw. Somehow the tip falls right into the hands of Jeremy Fatiti, who runs it all the way down to the Red Panda 40. Not a good read, not a good throw, just a happy accident on that one. 2nd and 2, ball in the 8. Colvin, play action. Looking, fires right over the head of the linebacker into the hands of John Williams. Touchdown, soda cans. Knotted up at 7, DPU around midfield. Another play action. Colvin fires deep 50-50 ball. Ricky Bain showing why he's the wide receiver 1 on this team. Making a tremendous catch and holding on through the contact. That'll do it for the first quarter. Still tied at 7 apiece. That drive did end in sorrows as Florida Tech with the ball back. Pitches left to Wilson, makes a man miss. Gonna turn upfield, fires up the afterburners, only to get tripped up just shy of the 40, call at the 43-yard line. Wilson, 58 yards on 3 carries alone. If the Red Pandas want to win, I think Mike Wilson might be the guy for the job. 3rd and 10 now. Sharp drops back, fires over the middle, tipped, picked off. Jason Wesley putting the offense back on the field. First play back. Handoff, Pete Oliver right up the gut. Beautiful blocking from the soda cans and untouched to the house. First 6. Really nothing other than a halfback dive. Everyone picks up their man, and Oliver, Pete Oliver, remember the name, is off to the races. Another stalled Panda drive results in a punt on 4th and 14. Punt goes back. Jason Wesley awaiting the return. Runs straight upfield to the 30, to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Dr. Pepper U. Jason Wesley once again making another play, another touchdown. Florida Tech doing their best to not let this get out of hand, but on 2nd and 2, Sharp drops back to pass. Steve Williams launches into Dorian Sharp, forcing another turnover as Andrew Harris picks up the fumble. Just gave him the old you zig, I zag move and obliterates Dorian Sharp's arm, putting it on the turf, allowing his teammate to clean up shop. 3rd down, Dr. Pepper is knocking. Gonna throw, tipped, caught. The refs say no touchdown. A rather conservative field goal call by Coach Roa. And, Florida Tech would score, making it 24-14 going into the half. On to the second half now, and Coach Williams wanting to reestablish the run game. That was obviously working for him in the first half. Wilson up over 100 yards and a touchdown on just 8 carries. 2nd and 10, another pitch, but oh no. Mike Wilson coughed it up, a rare blight on his game today. Florida Tech would recover. So nothing too damaging. Dorian Sharp on the drop back here will find John Frederick again. However, there's a holding call. And that holding call would almost send Coach Williams to the locker room early. You see, he's given the ref the business. The laundry did not stop there either, as we see once again on this completion, another holding call. Coach Williams didn't stop either. Coach Corey, once again, same ref, just Coach Corey just not letting him have a good time back there. Ball back to the 23 Flavors. Pete Oliver putting on some nice moves, picking up the first down. Next play now, another play action, and it looks like the play action will finally be stopped. That is going to be Steve Colvin with getting sacked. Colvin drops back, absolutely rattled, and throws a pick. And that's going to lead us to the fourth quarter. Same score, 24-14. There is a flag on the play, but we are entering the fourth quarter here, 10-point ball game. Colvin drops back, fires, complete tackle for about 8 yards. Injury on the tackle as corner Jared Wright comes up clutching his hand in pain. Next play, Steve Colvin, another play action. Rattle, hit. Refs are going to say that the ball is live. And Matt McIntosh is going to put as much effort as he can. Pete Oliver coming up behind him, DK Metcalf style. touchdown, making this a 3-point game. 45 seconds to go. Dorian Sharp, chance to be great, fires, and that is broken up by freshman corner Andrew Hall, as Sharp appears to have injured his chest, or it could be his pride. To be honest, does it really matter? No, he choked. Florida Tech out of timeouts on 3rd down, and DPU puts this one away with a dagger through the heart. Pete Oliver down to the 9-yard line. Clock strikes midnight. And the Dr. Pepper University 23 flavors are going to grab the first Chain Gang Conference victory with a score of 24-21. Congratulations to Coach Roa. The commissioner of the conference did reach out to Coach Roa for comment. Did not get a response right away. It is believed that he was out partying with his coaches all night, ended up waking up on a couch in El Paso. Dorian Sharp will not miss any time for Florida Tech, which of course furthers my theory he just got his feelings hurt for the professional choke job that he did on that last drive. In a display of athletic brilliance, we are thrilled to present the Player of the Game honors to Dr. Pepper University's very own Pete Oliver. In a masterful performance, Oliver had a staggering 200 yards on just 15 carries, cementing the triumph for the 23 flavors with a touchdown to top it off. Our Player of the Game is brought to you by the Rub Around Massage Parlor, where your pleasure is in our hands. We'd like to thank each and every one of you for being an integral part of this journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to ensure you don't miss any future action. Keep the passion alive, and remember, you either move them chains or get out the gang. Take care, have a good night.